Good morning. It's Gloria here with Lillie Beth, and this is Monday. I don't have anything for Disney Monday, but yesterday I had Lillie Beth all dressed for Sunday's best, and the day became so busy with church and the after-church activities that we had with my family that I just did not have the time to sit and do a video and show you what Lillie Beth had on. So I would like to today do the Sunday's Best video, and then also I have a tag here that I've had written down for some time. I'm just now getting around to doing some of these tags, so I appreciate you staying with me for that. First, let me show you what I have on Lillie Beth. This is a thrifted item that I got from Salvation Army. The dress was a little bit large on Lillie Beth, so I took it up in the back. But it's a machine stitched little collar here in the smocking, machine stitched smocking, and part of it becomes just a little sleeve, and it's trimmed in green and has a little flower here. I love this. This is a rather heavy cotton, and the floral print I think is just so sweet, just super, super sweet. And it's a long day dress. Now I have it pulled up so that you can see Lillie Beth's adorable little shoes. They're glittery shoes that I got at a consignment sale, and I believe they're by Carter's or one of the off-brands of Carter's. Her socks have little bows on the side with the little ruffle lace here. The dress has an attached slip to it, so it gives it some fullness and then also adds to the body. And I had it pulled up just so you could see her shoes, but I will bring it down here so that you can see the length of the dress. It's just so sweet on Lillie Beth. And I have a pretty satin ribbon headband on her, and her bracelet, of course, and her little pink pacifier. And I'll take it off so you can see Miss Lillie Beth this morning in her pretty little pink day dress. I think she just looks so sweet and yummy in this pink. Oh, I could just pick her up and squeeze her and give her a big kiss. And of course, the blanket I also got at either a consignment or a thrift store. Let me go on with the tag, and so I can let you ladies go on and get to your daily chores. Let's see. Number one, how do your children, parents, or closest relatives feel about your reborns? Both of my children, my daughters, they love the reborns. My youngest daughter, she has quite a number of them herself, but she treats them more like a collection than actually doing things like role play or dressing them every day. She's got a little girl, so her day is pretty much wrapped up into her own child. But sometimes she'll roll her eyes at me when, she sees me. She thinks I go a little bit overboard with Lillie Beth, but everyone is okay. It took my husband a little while, I think, to come to terms with it. He always lets me follow my heart, so he never had anything bad to say. But, now he actually will come into the room when he gets home and says, "Oh, Lillie Beth looks sweet today or cute today." So I guess he's finally come to realize that she's a major part of my life now, and so I think for the most part they're all okay with it. Number two, how many reborns do you currently have in your collection, and how many do you think will complete your collection? Well, Lillie Beth is really the only reborn that I've ever wanted. I just want one. To me, she's a handful. But if I ever did get another reborn, it would be a boy. And I think that would complete it. I wouldn't want any more than two. Number three, when deciding to add another reborn to your collection, do you look for diversity from what you already have? That is like skin tone, eye color, awake, asleep, smiling, hair color, so forth? Or do you just buy who you fall in love with? Well, I prefer sleeping babies, but pretty much just what I fall in love with. It doesn't matter to me about the skin color, the hair color. I do prefer sleeping babies because they just appear a little more realistic to me. Number 4, what would your reborn's name be if it were the opposite gender? Well, I would think it would be Andrew David, and I would call the baby Andy. And I say that because if I had had a little boy, I think that's what I would have named it. And I just think the name Andy, it just sounds so sweet. Number 5, do you prefer baldies, painted, combi, or rooted hair? I prefer rooted hair, but it has to be the micro rooting like Lillie Beth's. And my daughter's babies, she has one that has a combination, and it looks very, very good. So, I would be open to a combination. And she also has some that are just painted hair, and they are quite lovely as well. But for my own personal preference, I would think number 1 would have to be the micro-rooted hair. Well, that's all the questions that I have written down for that tag. I do have another quite lengthy tag to do. I won't have you listen to me today on that one. I'll do that another day. But I hope you all have a very blessed day. I look forward to your videos as usual. And I will let you go for now. And I send love and hugs from Lillie, Beth, and Gloria. Bye-bye.